So let's just take a look at the S&P 500 and how it has performed. Okay, so here we have the S&P 500 from 2003 all the way to 2022. So yes, it had some great years, but these negative years, they really hurt an account, right? But overall, it performed great. So let's take a look at what happens if those negative years, you have that 0% floor protecting you from those dips, right? How the wealthy set their accounts up. Let's take a look. So here we have putting your money directly into the stock market, right? What the wealthy don't do. So let's say you're starting with 200,000, right? It goes positive 10%. Now you've got 220,000. Let's say the following year it goes negative 10,000. Now you're down to 198,000, less than what you started with, right? But let's say the following year it goes positive 10%. Now you're up to 217,000. So you still didn't get back to where you had gone up, right? You're still slightly lower. Now, let's say that following year, it has a negative 12% year. And we saw worse than that, right? We saw a negative, was that 38, 39%? So now you're down to $190,960, less than what you started with. So this kind of thing is what happens so much with people's retirement accounts. They put it in, it goes up, but then it goes down, it goes up, it goes down, and then sometimes they have less than what they started with. Now, this is what happens when you're putting your money in index accounts with our strategies, right? You get that 0% floor. So you're starting in the same place with that 200,000. Goes up 10%. Now you're at 220,000. Now that following year, when you had that negative 10%, you had a 0% floor protection, so your money stayed where it last grew. Then you have that 10% growth that following year. Now you're up to 242,000. It went negative 12% after that, but guess what? You didn't lose a dime. So this is start without our strategy, where it ends. This is start with our strategy and where it ends. And there's just no comparing it, So when you have that 0% protection, it really protects you. And yes, the S&P has performed really well, but we use the S&P and we offer that 0% floor guarantee. So if you're interested in setting up an account like this, reach out to me. I'm more than happy to help you. I hope that answered your question and confusion on the S&P outperforming these plans. And these plans, the IULs, are just one of many different retirement accounts I help people set up. So reach out to me and we'll see what's best for you. I'm happy to help you. My scheduling link is on my page.